Okay. So we're on YouTube. Weird. I guess we'll see how this goes. I've never been live on YouTube before. I think you're supposed to, I think the first time it's just your subscribers that can see, and there's like 600 subscribers or so, I think, so they could see this potentially. I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'm talking to myself for now. Hi. Welcome to YouTube Live. I've never done this before. What's up, Amanda? It's my first YouTube Live. It feels weird. We're trying something new. Hi, people. How's your day? Worth trying, right? Yeah, for real. You never know. We'll see how this goes. Saturday's going well. Me and Dustin just caught up on Drag Race All-Stars. We haven't watched Untucked yet, but we caught up on Drag Race. And, yeah, I have like one appointment later. So it's going to be a video game kind of day. How's your Saturday going, Amber? We're going to do some reads during this too, so stick around. How's the picture? How does this look? I mean, I know it's vertical, but like on your screen, are there like, is there stuff on the sides? Oh my God, Marlo, hi. What's up, Juniper? Catching up on Drag Race? Yeah. I love an all-star season, so. Hi, babe. Is this fun? It's weird to me. I don't know. I've never done YouTube. How's it look? Does it look good? Does it look okay? Like the vertical, how does it show up on your screen? Nothing on the sides of the video? Picture looks good. Black bars on the sides, chat on the bottom. Can you show me your screen?
Yeah, I just think you should move it this way a little bit.
Well, let me see.
See how there's that gap right there?
Yeah, okay. Well, it doesn't look like that on mine, though.
Yeah, I know.
That's weird. So more this way? More that way?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
Strange. Yeah, let me see it again.
It hasn't moved yet.
Well, no, but show me the smaller version of it.
Oh, oh, that's better.
Like without you, oh, you can see my ducky.
Hang on. So that's what it looks like when you
Oh,
see
I
the chat.
see. So there, it's a vertical with the black bars on the side. Okay, cool.
Yeah. But I mean,
Cool.
all you have to do is like, if you want to see it full screen, you just click that thing. And
Yeah,
then
there's
when
a
I go
full
back-
screen option, just like this. Okay, cool. This is my first YouTube live. I apologize. I'm figuring this out. Currently watching the newest season of Queer Eye. Yes, that's on our list. I just wasn't ready to cry yet today.
Old Marlo, that they make us cry.
They make us cry. Yeah, Quacky Chan's over there. Hi. What's up, Molly Lawson? We're on YouTube.
Oh, and if I go out of it, you can stay on the side like TikTok.
Yeah.
Instagram doesn't do that.
No, Instagram does not do that. But we're just trying a new platform. Yes, happy Saturday, my friends. Yes. Ooh, magician energy in the chat here. But the magician stuck to my nail there. What are we manifesting? What are the goals that we have lately? What are you guys moving toward? What are your goals as of late? Maybe we can do a collective about what we're manifesting here. Hey. Hi, friends. This is fun. Embracing a soft life. That's interesting. I like that. Yeah. Okay. Well, magician energy is manifestation energy. Taking the tools and beginning. You know? So whatever you're moving toward, not everything has to be a struggle. I like that. Absolutely. We're moving towards simplicity. Yeah, softer and simpler. Comfort. Wow, a lot of you are on the same page. That's interesting. Comfort. We like that. Good morning. Can we throw a like on the live? That'd be great. There's 0 likes. Can we fix that? I love you guys. Can we throw a like on the live, please? We're trying something new. Give a bitch a break. Regular coffee drink or something different today? This is pretty much my regular Starbucks order. It's a iced blonde vanilla latte. That tends to be my vibe, you know. So manifestation, right? Magician energy, fresh starts, creation vibes is the thing. 5 of Cups energy, grief, loss. Some of the emotional things are starting to well up to the surface, you know? And 9 of Cups energy. Yeah, this feels like alone time to me. It feels like alone time in a caftan or a robe and kind of just saying fuck it today, you know? Yeah. Thank you for liking and sharing, Juniper. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm new to YouTube as well. So when I was at MegaCon, one of the Chuck Lindsay, the guy that put me on stage there, was like, yeah, your YouTube following is really impressive. You have like a few hundred people and only so many videos. And I'm like, well, I told my thousands of followers to go follow me on YouTube. So it's not organic. It's from other people, you know. What's up, Heidi? Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Marlo. I appreciate you. This is going to be the Saturday thing. YouTube is going to be what it is. So yeah, so far the spread here, it's a time of creation. It's a time of manifesting and demonstrating and showing the work you want. But it's hard. It seems like it's hard to get started here. It's hard to begin. We have some emotional drag, you know, some emotional pull at us, some things that are kind of causing friction and us to be pulled back a little bit. 9 of Cups energy here though as well, so we need to spend some alone time kind of swimming in those feelings. Yeah. And then 7 of Wands energy. We need to remember what we stand for. The key to our propulsion and victory is kind of lighting a fucking fire under our ass here. Knight of Wands energy as well, and things move much faster when you start to like be passionate about them. Things move much, much, much faster. And then King of Pentacles energy, and then you get to be in charge. You get to decide. So let's add a skin over this for an example, right? So as an example, let's say you wanted to start, let's say you're unsatisfied with your job and you really want to do your own thing, right? The magician is saying, let's start, let's begin, let's take the tools available to us and start manifesting this entrepreneurial energy, right? Five of Cups energy is grieving the old you. Grieving the you in the old career, grieving the you attached to the old thing. Nine of Cups energy is kind of the alone time and embracing the whimsy of it, you know, allowing yourself to play pretend in your mind and all of that, you know, oh, this is happening and what it might look like for you, the glory of it, the success of it, how it might feel to you to have that. And then Seven of Wands energy is maybe you decide to tell people that you're going to do this and they start to doubt you and be like, should you? Is that a good idea? Like, things are fine now. Why fuck it up? You know, and you need to stand up for yourself and say, no, I know what's right for me. I was looking for your support, but I don't need it. I would just like it though, you know? And then the Knight of Wands is that things move much faster than you might expect. And then before you know it, you're in charge of your life and you're running your own business and you're physically doing the thing that you wanted because you started moving toward it properly. So that's an example over what this spread kind of signifies. So you can apply that to your love life. You can apply it to grief or moving forward in your life in some kind of way. So yeah. Resonation station for some of you, I hope, or any questions. There's not that many of you here, so I can answer some questions for you guys about the spread, or if you want me to elaborate further on something, I'm happy to. I'm liking the YouTube live. This is pretty cool. It's pretty standard. It's a small crowd. We just got started. I like it, but I'm not a fan of Instagram Live. Oh, really? So we're not a fan of the do you do TikTok primarily then, Heidi? Just curious. Taking a consensus. Taking the opinions. I'm trying to spread my lives out across platforms, you know? Oh, period, Molly. Love that for you. Yeah, cute little 6 card, you know. You're usually on YouTube. Okay, word. Good to know. Well, I'm glad this works out then. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, honestly, I hadn't even considered YouTube Live until at MegaCon, they were like, do you want to go live on your YouTube? And I was like, oh, that's a thing. Oh, no, I guess that's true. I do listen to the Lo-Fi Live channel. That's live. Oh, my God, I'm so dumb. Oh, you were in class last month? I love that. Well, class this month is open. And we're going back to basics. We're going back to simplicity. We're going back to definition. We're going back to intuition, connecting with the deck, that kind of stuff. Oh, YouTube, we can cast on the TV. I love that. Yes, we're getting old, girl. Well, I'm here. The request line is open. So if anybody wants a read during the live, Madam 3, all one word on Venmo or Cash App, $33 for 3 cards, 15 for 1. I'm open. I'm here. There's like only 16 of you guys, so I should be able to get to everyone if everyone wanted one. I could do that. And we're gonna do some collectives too, so don't worry. But if you want something specific, my request line is open. So yeah, I guess your first YouTube live, it's only open to your subscribers. So just those of you that follow and subscribe to me. And then after this, I guess it's open more publicly. So I'll have to figure out how I get more viewers and so I'll have to figure that out. I don't know if it's hashtag based or something like that. I'm still learning YouTube. You know, I barely figured out TikTok. Instagram is pretty simple. Facebook is kind of dead. But, you know, some people only follow me on Facebook. Some people only follow me on Instagram. Some people only have TikTok, you know. So it's really it's hard to cater to everybody, you know, and what their social media preferences are, but that's why I'm trying to go live on various platforms, you know. Yeah. Ah, yes. A sandwich? From where? You can just get what I always get. Do you know what it is? It should, if you hit reorder.
Yes, a caprese one.
No. The Caribbean jerk wrap. You know what I'm talking about? Thanks, babe. Ordering lunch. Yeah, please. Thank you, babe. Madison, a general 3 card for you, Maddie. Absolutely, my love. Oh, thanks, Marlo. Yeah, we're based in Orlando. It's where we live. All right, Maddie, let's look at it. Lake Mary, yeah. All right, Maddie, let's see. Knight of Cups energy, an emotional journey, my love. Absolutely. An emotional journey, a winding stream of things. So things are moving slow and steady. Some days are going to be complicated. Some days are going to be really simple. It's also a time of romance for your spirit and for yourself, and to let love in, basically. Loving yourself, platonic, romantic, community love, whatever it is. But it's a time of feeling, and it's a slow and steady journey. Yep, Knight of Wands energy as well. It's also a time of passion, and things move. When you give a fuck, things move much quicker than we might expect. I'm getting this vibe here. 8 of Wands energy as well. Travel and movement. It looks like someone's coming to rescue you. You know? It looks as though there's some kind of spiritual energy, perhaps, or a savior, or someone that you care about passionately that wants to kind of whisk you away and take you out of your reality for a little while. So I really like that. It's giving a vibe of things are moving slow and steady, but the days seem to fly by, you know? So movement, getting out of the space, changing the scenery, changing where the stress is for you can be really powerful, you know? But it's this vibe of like knight in shining armor shit, that someone's coming to save you, someone's coming to rescue you, someone's coming to help you and lift your spirit. Yeah? I love it. I'm so glad, Maddie. Thank you, babe. All right. Let's see what else I've got. Yes. I know I need to plug in my phone. Gotta open up my apps, my goodness. Not prepared. Sounds whimsical. Tis! She said, I know you hate these love questions, but I don't know if this is a love question. How do I set myself up to be open to new relationships? Where do I find them? Because fuck the apps. Period. Soph? Period. No, that's a love question, but it's not, that's the right way, in my opinion. You know? That's a good love question. That's a good question. That's not a foolish question. How do I set myself up to be open to new relationships? And where do I find them? Period. Great question. You know the love questions I don't like. Is the one I'm with the one? You know? Right. It's not a what about Derek question. Right. It's not a, you know, is Derek my twin flame? It's not that. You know what I'm saying? It's a good one. That's a great way of putting that. So let's see what I've got for you. How do you set yourself up to be open, and where do you find them? Ooh. Huh. Well, you're not supposed to find them anywhere right now, it seems. Yeah, you're not supposed to be looking right now. So setting yourself up to be open to the relationship, you're not ready to be seeking yet. Okay. So 8 of Cups energy I have here for you. You're still moving on from some stuff. You're still moving on from some things. So it's about your strength and consistency to continue working on you. I have 9 of Cups energy, which is honestly about like self-pleasure. It's about loving yourself, spending your alone time, validating your feelings, manifesting, spending your nights manifesting emotionally, thinking about how you want someone to make you feel. Sex magic is a thing. Utilizing an orgasm with an intention attached to it, making yourself feel the way you want someone to make you feel, both emotionally and physically, is a powerful thing. 4 of Wands energy is here also. It's something about camaraderie, friendship, and the home. Yeah, I would have some people over. I would celebrate yourself. I would find something to celebrate in you, or have people over that can celebrate something small, you know? So yeah, your home might be a reflection of your mental state. So if you wouldn't have someone in your home, you're not ready to let someone into your heart. Okay? I'm not, my last person passed away suddenly. Oh my God, I'm sorry to hear that. You're not really just wondering where they are. Well, if you're not really looking, then it doesn't matter where they are. Don't worry about it. You don't need to know that someone is out there waiting for you. Like, you don't, that's stressful energy, you know? And also, like, kind of hoping or expecting or wanting there to be a kind of hold for you on some kind of romance. That's just not it. Do you know what I mean? So, you're still moving on. Where is it? It's nowhere right now. Yeah, you're not quite ready to open up yet. So like I said, that's the kind of the rule of thumb. If you're not comfortable having someone in your home, you're not comfortable having someone in your house, in your heart. Okay? Give that some thought. And I appreciate you. What else? I think that's what I've got for now. Thank you, guys. The best connections I've made have always been by surprise. Don't look for them. You'll happen upon them. Always. Always. That's like the thing. Everybody always says the same stuff when it comes to love life. Everybody always says the same fortune cookie fucking things. Love yourself. Don't go looking for it. It'll find you. And people just don't want to wait for it, or they don't know how to remove the expectation around that stuff. You're welcome, Soph. Thank you. But it's the truest stuff in the world. I mean, and I know from personal experience, I wasn't looking for my husband. I wasn't looking for him. I was a recovering addict out of a very abusive relationship, working on myself and everything. And he just showed up and he kept choosing me. And I was like, what is happening? You know? And then eventually I let him in, and now we're married, you know? So, I mean, it happens when it happens. And for love is different on every shore, you know? Oh, word. Good to know we talked about it. That's great. Yeah. Oh, Heidi, you can request a reading. My private sessions are open on my website. Link in bio, if there is a link in bio. This is YouTube. I'm not used to this. But it's madamadam.com. Madamadam.com. My private sessions are open for booking. 45 minutes over Zoom with me. Or during this live, if you would like, Madam3, all one word, on Venmo or Cash App. It's 15 for 1 card and 33 for 3 cards, if you're interested. YouTube is new to me. We're trying something new. So this live in particular isn't going to have much traction, but I kind of like that it's smaller for my first time. And I'm pretty sure I can share it on my channel. So. Oh, yes, I remember, Sophia. I remember that. You're welcome, Heidi. No worries. Well, I hope everyone is enjoying their Saturday. Don't forget, tomorrow we're live at 11 a.m. on TikTok and Instagram again. Masterclass is open. My calendar is open. Make sure you check out madamadam.com. Crystal Shop is open. Yeah. Let's see what we got. Oh, look, abundance. The Wheel of Fortune, my friends. Absolutely. What came before that? 3 of Cups energy. And what came after? The 5 of Swords. Wow. There's this energy that, like, a lot of our abundance, the things that we're grateful for, the successes coming around, we might attribute that to teamwork. You know, we might attribute some of our success to others, and that might create conflict, jealous energy, you know? I'm gonna tell you guys a story really quick, and then I'm seeing these comments. We'll get to those in a second. Tell you guys a little story. So when I first started doing this Madam Adam shit, you know, I was going live on TikTok and getting tips from people and stuff like that. And my income from TikTok was not stellar, but it wasn't. I was like, oh, cool. Like this, my income was coming off of bookings, right? Like my income came from people booking private readings, and I used my lives as advertising, right? So people would book with me, and that's how I made my money. But people were also tipping me during lives, and I just maybe didn't connect the dots of like what these things, or where these things were. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know which tab my money was kept under in the settings and all of that on TikTok. So there was a separate tab for your income and like your balance from like tips and things that you get during lives. So I found the tab that had a balance on it. And I looked at it, and it turns out that it was all of the tips that I had accrued for like 6 months on TikTok. So I was in front of my friends when this happened. I was in front of our roommates and a girlfriend of ours and my husband when I found out about this. So upon clicking it, I reacted, and I was like, oh my God, you know? I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? And like, they were like, what is it? What's wrong? And I'm like, no, everything's great. There was like $2,000 in tips from 6 months of me going live, right? And this was in like when I was blowing up, when I reached 1 million followers and everything, before I kind of started coasting, right? So on the algorithms anyway. So there was like $2,000 in tips from people in like 6 months. And I was so excited and so thrilled that I just exploded and told like, oh my God, you know, and this is also in the middle of the pandemic. This is in the middle of COVID, where people don't have jobs, or they're, you know, our roommate was a cook at a restaurant, and our girlfriend was just claiming unemployment, and her parents paid her bills. So like, it wasn't a big deal. But I was sitting here very proud of myself, crying like, oh my God, like I can't believe people tipped me that much money for my shit and my wisdom and all of that, right? And what did I do? I shared this excitement with the people around me, and their faces were proud, but also like jealous, you know? And there was a lot of, you know, humbling of me and things. People would say like, oh my God, you're famous. Like my friends would say, oh my God, you're famous. And then they would take it away. And I'd be like, oh my God, it's so crazy being famous, right? And they'd be like, okay, calm down. And it would like be whiplash with people. We're keeping you humble. And it's like, no, I feel like you're, you know, deciding when you want to be supportive and when you want to be passive aggressive. Right? So that was one thing. And then, so in my reaction to finding this massive amount of tip from people, I decided to share that abundance with my friends. And I took those 2 people and my husband on a trip to Disney. We live down the street, but I bought all of us tickets to go to Disney and ride rides and have fun, and as a way of saying thank you, as like a thank you for your support, thank you for, I don't know, do you mind? Thank you for being next to me while I succeeded, I guess. Thank you for standing near me while these things were, because it's all me. I did everything myself. My husband was super supportive, and my friends were supportive, and people gave me ideas, but I did everything on my own. I built Madam Adam. That was my bully name that I turned into a gamer tag that became an LLC, and now it's a verified name for me on social media that I am Madam Adam. So I had this feeling of humility that was given to me by these people. So I, as a method of sharing my abundance with them, I took everybody to Disney. And then later on, as my business grew, they still became more jealous, and they still became passive aggressive, and we're not friends with these people anymore. One of them helped Dustin with some design stuff on a t-shirt that we did, and then a fan of mine drew some artwork for me, and I was like, oh my God, like maybe I should I pay this person? They just gave me this art and I want to put it on t-shirts, so maybe I should pay them and like give them like a kind of, you know, an artist fee or something, like thank you for letting me use this, here's some money, even though they said it was a gift and it was totally like out of the kindness of their heart. They were just a fan and really appreciated my messages and wanted to give me something, but I loved it. And I was like, I might put this on a shirt. Should I pay them? And people in my circle were like, well, you didn't pay me. I do stuff for you all the time. And I'm like, I took you to Disney. I showed you appreciation. I didn't, you know, like, and we're friends. So it became conflict. It became conflict and disagreement. It became passive aggression that turned into aggression, and it turned into fights, all because of jealousy, all because I started moving in my own direction. I started having my own abundance and fortune, and in my own humility, I accredited a lot of that to the support of people around me, and it defeated me in some aspect. I gave too much of it to other people. Energetically. So that's what this spread is reminding me of. I just wanted to tell you guys that little story. So some people just can't go with you. Some people can't eat off your plate, you know? Yeah. So I just, you know, material giving is a love language that I very, very, very much enjoy. I love buying things for Dustin. I love shopping for the dogs. I love, you know, I got my brother a lightsaber building experience at Disney. I love material giving. I love showing how I feel about you because I'm not super touchy-feely. I'm a hug kind of person, but, you know, and I know I ramble a lot, so telling you how I feel, you've heard it 1,000 times. So, you know, everybody's love languages are a little different. Yeah, isn't it amazing? It's amazing how many hands get extended when you start doing well. Absolutely. So that's what this spread is. Be mindful of your abundance. Be mindful of your successes and the way that you humble yourself and give credit to people that were just nearby, you know? Just because they watched you do the thing, you know? It's like when you're on stage at a musical and you're thanking people for coming. Oh, thank you for coming. Thank you for your support. But they're like clapping for you, right? It's no, you. Like, no, I did the fucking singing. You know what I'm saying? So it's own your shit and know that conflict is out of people showing you their true colors. You should be learning about people, you know? Let's go back here. Hoping to catch the masterclass this month. Happy you're doing them in the YouTube channel. Thank you, babe. Talked about the masterclass. Thank you for answering each other. Perfect. Some of you are recommending horizontal opposed to vertical. I don't know how to do that. My phone went automatically horizontal. So I don't know if me like turning my phone. Yeah, no, it says the orientation is locked. Revert device back. So maybe if I start the live with my phone horizontal, then maybe it'll go horizontal. I thank you guys for the suggestion. I'm new to YouTube, so thank you for that. But then that also means then that the camera is gonna be over there, and I'm gonna be looking like it's gonna look like I'm looking off. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm never like looking at the camera anyway. You know. Yeah. Yours is fine, but for us to chat, it's easier to see you in chat. I think if you start the live that way, it would work. Yeah, I'll try it next time, for sure. I also have the laptop I can use, you know? Okay, you went from chewing your bone to chewing my table, and I don't know how you swapped one out for the other. Here. Orzo, eat this. Go get your bone. Go get it. You're not chewing my table, bruh. You have to start it that way. Cool. Okay. Oh my God, you're walking through a huge greenhouse full of plants. Oh my God, I love that. Oh my God, well, let's take advantage of this moment. Let's all live vicariously through you for a moment. Let's take a deep breath together in this Saturday energy. Okay? Deep breath in the nose. Out the mouth. Ooh, do that again, in the nose. Out the mouth. Perfect. Do that again, but think for this moment. Go ahead and do it. Breathe in the nose. Think about how you are a dot on a marble floating through space. Keep breathing, everybody. Breathe in the nose and out the mouth. Think about where your feet are. Where are your feet planted right now? Where are your feet? What are they connected to? Are they connected to the ground, your bed, the floor? And think about where that floor is, right? Like my feet are on the floor in my apartment in Orlando, Orange County, Kissimmee, Orlando, in Florida, in the United States. And slowly zoom out of yourself here. Slowly zoom out and think about how small you really are in the world in comparison to the galaxy, to the universe. Think about how fucking small you are. Think about how much energy and time you give to things that are really, really insignificant. You know? And give yourself some grace. You're allowed. You're a person. You get carried away. You get emotional. You get passionate. You get frustrated. But we're letting all that go right now. Keep breathing, everybody. In the nose. Out the mouth. We're letting all of this shit go. Yeah. Right? I do that too. I think when I feel small, when I make myself feel small, it really puts things into perspective. See your surroundings, everybody. See where you're at right now. You're hanging out with me. We're chilling together. Across the globe. On this elusive internet. You know? All of us are main characters. All of us are significant. Purposeful. All of us matter. But we're all just matter. Right? You're just a carbon-based life form that's sentient. Sometimes I look around and look at nature, and I think about, if I see like a cardinal or something, a bird, I think about that bird's main character story for the day. You know, me and Dustin will be walking through Disney, and if I were to be reincarnated, I want to be reincarnated as one of those Disney ducks. I want to be reincarnated as a duck that lives on Disney property. I would fucking love that. To not have a care in the world, to waddle, swim, fly, eat and shit in the most magical place on earth and have no idea. Just know that people seem to protect me and follow me around, you know? But to be a bird, right? To be a bird, what would that be? You know, no technology, no knowledge of FOMO or movies coming out or keeping up with Kardashians or Joneses or anything like that. Just survival. Just, this is what I need to live. This is what I need to get to tomorrow, you know? And finding play and finding flight, you know? Birds have to take that shit for granted. You know what I mean? They have to. They have to take that shit for granted. They probably aren't like, how beautiful flight is. You know what I'm saying? That's a human thing. But, like, birds take that shit for granted. Anyway. Rambling. But yeah, I'd love to be reincarnated as a Disney duck. Let's make sure no one else put in a read here. No, I think we're good. Where'd he go? Oh, but now he's sleeping. Now he's mad. Being a crow, wildly screaming at everything that displeases me and collecting all the shinies. You are a crow. You are a crow. Yeah, that was Ramen walking around. Can't afford today? No worries, babe. That's why we do collectives, too. That's why we do collective reads. You know? Oh, we're all crows, babe. We're a murder. I think that gays should be a murder of gays, you know? Stare at the ocean and think of the life of fish. Right, I do the same thing when we go to the aquarium or whatever. I think about the life of that fish. You know, I like to think of the life of that fish and what that must be like. Ooh, yeah. I like that. We like that Queen of Cups energy. We love that. Queen of Cups energy. Look at her, sitting there casually drinking her tea, loving herself, focused on her own cup, watching her Murder, She Wrote, watching her Twin Peaks, watching her spooky shit, sitting here in the middle of the night. We love that. Devil energy. Yes. We're protecting ourselves from taking the easy way out, cutting corners. It looks like temptation's going to be coming up for some of us. So while you've been on your self-discovering, loving yourself journey, while you got your guard down, the intrusive thoughts creep in. Two of Pentacles energy. Keep it simple, honey. Keep it simple. Focus on your priorities, your own balance. I also like thinking of the life of a 100-year-old tree, everything they bore witness to. Oh my God, period. Someone's cutting grass on my street. It's making the street smell fantastic. I loved that, but my allergies could never. But I do love the smell. You're not wrong. So it looks like some of us have some temptation coming up. Some binds of old ways. See, now I talked about allergies. Now I gotta sneeze. But Two of Pentacles energy, right? I always talk about, always reminds me of priorities and keeping your balance and keeping it simple, you know? Tell me more about this devil energy. Ah, yes. The devil energy, it seems. You might be doing different shit, but we're using the same words. Yeah. And some people only know the old version of you. They don't know the new you. You might not be showing or fully demonstrating to your fullest potential quite exactly what the new you is right now, but maybe we need to remind some people or let some people know who we are now. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles energy. So we're talking about new opportunities, new options coming our way. And it's important that we give it the right amount of energy and time to decipher if it's the right opportunity for you. You're not going to know within the first week of this if it's the right thing. You're going to have to give it some time, some consideration. But yeah, there's a lot of temptation around. There's an easy way out. There's an obvious corner to cut somewhere. So it's up to you to keep your emotional self in check by loving you, focusing on self-care. New opportunities come your way, and that's what you give energy and time and patience to decide. Keep about your responsibilities, focus on priority, keep things simple, and make sure you're changing the words. Change the words. New actions, new words, new goals, new mantras. Hope that makes sense for some of you. Hi friends that are just joining us, welcome. Welcome to my first YouTube live. We've been doing some reads, hanging out, chit-chatting, having a breathing exercise, being grateful for being alive. If anybody has any questions about anything, feel free to let me know about my readings or my classes or anything coming up. I'm going to pop off here in a second. I've been live for about an hour, so I'm going to hop off in a minute and have lunch. What's going on? Book club is happening. Next week, there won't be very many lives because we'll be in New York celebrating our 5-year anniversary. What else? My masterclass is sign-upable right now. Link in bio, madamadam.com. It's on the 27th. It's going to be a back to basics tarot class. So it's very beginner friendly as well as experienced readers. We're going back to basics, back to definition, back to simple practice, back to intuition, connecting with the deck, that kind of stuff. Yeah. What else? Spookala is happening. Oh, what time is it in Scotland now? Is this a good time for you? This like 11, 12 a.m., 1 p.m. Eastern? Anyway, so yeah, Spookala is in June in Ocala, Florida. That's happening. I'll be there. Spooky Empire in October. Events are going to be on my website, so make sure you check those out. My Cameo is also open. Link in bio, drop-down menu. Lives on my Instagram. You can check the live schedule there. Crystal Shop is open. Yeah. All the usual things. Tomorrow I'll be live at 11 a.m. Eastern on TikTok and Instagram. Any suggestions for a refresh of energy? Yeah, absolutely. Revitalizing energy. Take a shower. Take a quick shower. Wash the bullshit off. Oh, perfect. Good to know. 5 o'clock, almost 6 o'clock in Scotland. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, well, this is going to be a regular thing on Saturdays. And then Sundays, I also have that too. Same time-ish. So yeah, refreshing the energy or revitalizing your energy. When I take a shower, I grab the soap and I announce that this is love and protection and cleansing of my spirit and my energy. So I let that wash over me. I let it go down the drain and all of that. I also do an end of the day ritual, where I call the energy I gave to people unwillingly back to myself. So I think about everything that I gave too much energy, time, and focus that didn't need it or didn't deserve it. And I inhale it back to me and return to sender the bullshit. But also, yeah, cleanse the space, open the windows and doors, blare music. Yeah. Fresh air is fresh energy. I totally agree. But don't just cleanse the space. Cleanse the energy in the space by marinating the walls and music, that kind of thing. Charge your crystals. Smudge. That kind of shit. But yeah, I like to do a morning, like, calling of the energy and getting off the muck and the bullshit. And then a PM, like, calling it back, you know? Yeah. All right, friends. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me. This is going to be posted on my channel. And I'll see you guys soon. Next time, these lives might happen sporadically. I'll probably do more of them if it goes well. Then this first one, according to YouTube, had to be subscribers only. But it's going to be open to the public, I think, after this one. And I'm going to go horizontal, and we'll try that next time. All right? Thank you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you for coming to my first live. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, friends.